happy Pride Month, everybody. While you're listening to this, I'm sure it's probably Pride Month by now. June, here we are. Listen, I'm slacking on the decor. We're going to get our Pride Month decor in studio. We got to get our merch. And, I was like I do every year, like I have been for years past on this podcast, gonna go to Target. I was gonna go to Target to get, a new shirt, maybe a new tank top. I've been wearing some of the same Pride merch now for the last few years, but apparently Target is done with the backlash. They said, hey, you guys all had a problem with our shit last year, and this year we're not going to mess with it. Just come be regular at Target and nothing. We'll have a little bit, but not a lot. And so they're scaling back on Pride merch this year, which I'm flabbergasted by. I'm a little upset. We love shopping the Pride section here at the What Are We Doing Studios. And it's one of those things where mainstream and the way that the internet takes certain things goes, and now it's affecting years to come. I'm sure next year, once all of the heat dies down from not having it this year, Target will be back with a Pride section, I guarantee, is stronger than ever in 2025. Mark my words. We'll be back next year. We'll talk about it. Don't worry. And so I guess it's a little upsetting. They still have the online thing. You can still get it all online. But if you remember last year, Target got popped for the whole label. They had a label that their swimsuits, their one-piece leotard swimsuits that ranged in sizes starting from obviously extra small, children, toddlers, up to teenagers and adults, and the labels that these swimsuits were tuck-proof to our friends in the community. You know what I mean? So it was great for them, great for the parents, but everyone else seemed to initially, not us, have an issue with it at Target. So it became a back shelf item pretty quickly, and now it's not on the shelves at all. You know what I mean? And so I can't even read my teleprompter because the text is so small, and I'm getting so old that I'm going to pull up my phone to read the article. This is what I have to do now. Target will limit the availability of its 2024 Pride Month collection after last year's controversial blowback over its LGBTQ plus themed merchandise. The retailer said in a Thursday fact sheet that it plans to offer a collection of products including adult clothing and home and food beverage items to celebrate Pride Month this June. It will be available online and in select stores based on historical sales performance, Target said. So basically, the stores that gave them problems last year won't be getting the Pride drop this year, aka. Target has carried Pride-themed merchandise in its stores for years, but last year it announced plans to pull back some items after the company was swept up in a culture war that saw some controversial commenters accusing the company of profiteering on a political issue and selling inappropriate products for children, aka the swimsuits we just mentioned. Workers face threats from angry customers. That's right. Last year, the workers were getting threatened. The teenagers that worked at Target for $15 an hour were getting their lives threatened. God, I love this country. While others boycotted the company, of course, we're back now. We're all back shopping at Target now. We forgot about it, and you're going to continue to forget, and you're going to keep shopping there. Stores in the last at least 5 states had to be evacuated after they received bomb threats. Welcome to America. America First Legal, a conservative activist group led by former Donald Trump aide Stephen Miller, argued that the company failed its investors by wadding into a political. Why does everything have to be so freaking political? 20% incline to the company's stock price. Of course, the backlash boycotts Target's hurt Target sales, and analysts said at the time the company also faced broader issues as consumers became more selective with the sort of goods that were on Target shelves. So, it's that's where we're at. We're back. We're going full circle. This is what happens. Every few years, we have a cycle and then we recycle. It's what we do. It's what we do in America. In a few more years, it'll be back, babes. Pride Month will be back in. They won't want to cancel it anymore. It'll be back in. Give it maybe 2025, maybe 2026, and you're going to see all the rainbow logos. You're going to see all the drops. You're going to see all the rainbow collections, this limited editions. All that'll be back. You're not going to see it. I guarantee you right now. It's still May 30th. We've still got a full 36 hours left before Pride Month drops, but I can almost guarantee you that this year will be the extreme of last year in the sense that we will see almost maybe like 5% of the corporations you follow will in fact change their logos on social media, but not much else. Not many others. We're going to probably keep it the same, maybe do something for a little bit, but probably then change it back. We're going to follow the same suit we did last year. Pride Month, unfortunately, they're doing their best to cancel it again, and I guarantee you it's probably going to happen. We'll be back. We'll be back with the decor. We'll be back with the merch. We'll be back with the outfits, with the craziness, with the guests. We always try to sprinkle in a few LGBTQ plus supporters as guests on the pod this month. So we're working on that. And so, it's just, that's where we're at, man. I mean, it's the society we live in. But it's Target though, it's Target. And when it comes to America and your neighbors and everyone that basically they shop there, and we rely on them for things. And of course, they're trying to combat this Target with their we're lowering prices on everything, and we're defeating inflation at Target. We have some questions whether or not the products are going to be the same that are cheaper, or if, they're going to weigh less, but we'll see. And hopefully other organizations or big box stores follow suit. So Target may or may not have a target on their backs this June. We'll see if they can combat inflation enough to the point where we're not really missing that Pride merch in the front. I know a lot of people will be. But it's unfortunate. I'm sorry, friends, that it's the news. I just report the news. You can't be mad at me. You still have to like and subscribe. You have to hit the button. You have to hit the bell. Just do it. Do it now. It's free. It'll take you 2 seconds. You have 13 Google accounts. Log into YouTube and hit the subscribe button. I think we're one away from 1,600. We probably have it now, but make it happen. Okay? Happy Pride Month.